Find divine chosen one. It is time for you to get up out of your hermit mode that you've been in for quite a while, good lengthy amount of time. It is time for you to get up out of where you have been settled in. And it is time for you to start lifing the way life was meant for you to life. My name is Dominica Divinely, God's favorite light worker, the golden healer, the messenger, and your down-to-earth high priestess. So my fine divine chosen one, you have been through a whole lot throughout your whole lifetime. It's like once you were brought into this world, into this earthly experience, it's like life has really been showing out on you. I mean, although you've always kept a hope because of exactly who you are, regardless of when you didn't realize who you are, it was still who you are that kept you afloat, that kept you going, that kept you alive, that kept you motivated. Aside of the assigned attacks that were put on you to stop you because of who you are, the mental attacks, the physical attacks, whatever the attacks had come, you still had to deal with your bad decision making, your karma, and everything that came back around to you. Just because you are a chosen one does not make you exempt from the punishments of what this life and this world have to give, the lessons that come back around to us once we do not learn them. In fact, you are more likely to get it the hardest because of who you are, because you have a mission that is higher than a whole lot of other people's missions. So therefore, you get things the hardest because you have to learn the way that you have to learn. And the only way to learn these things is through experience. And this is a part of our life contracts. This is a part of your purpose, to actually go through what you go through so that you can become awakened and conscious to what really is, so that your mission and your purpose could be fulfilled. Becoming more connected with source, your spirit, and aware and conscious while having this human experience as a spiritual being. The more that we evolve, the more that we become aware, the more that we become more conscious to everything around us, we become more sensitive to the energies and the spirits and the entities and everything that is going on around us, things that we can't see, the things that we can see. We become more aware, we become more able, we become more sensitive to everything, people, places, and things, spirits of all kinds, and whatever is latched on in those energies and whatever those energies carry, and the forces behind those energies are able to be detected once you elevate high enough. So once you are elevating and you're elevating, the higher you become in your awareness and in your consciousness, you get to feel everything that is going on around you, whether you see it or not. So it's like you are really drained when you are around too many things, too many people, too many places that are going on, because it takes from you because of all the things that you can feel and all the things that come with it. And because you are who you are, and that alone about you and who you have been and who you have been growing into and who you are growing into, that is allowing you to have this type of power, this type of ability to be able to know what is going on without actually knowing, without actually even being involved, because of who you are, because of what you can channel throughout your consciousness and your awareness through your growth. You have always been a target because the opposing forces on the spiritual side always have known who you are while you have been in this human-like cocoon, this body, this fleshly body that has kind of allowed you to forget who you were when you came to earth, because you had to grow into your consciousness. You had to realize that you are under attack and have always been under attack because of who you are. So my fine divine collective, for those who have not yet gotten out of your hometown, we know that a prophet and someone like you is not welcome in your own town. We know that the attacks usually come from those people that we love, those people that we know, our friends, our family, those people that think that they know you. Those attacks usually come from those people because those people thought that they knew you. Those people thought that they had you figured out, and they thought that they knew that you were different, but they didn't know that you were as different as you are. They didn't know that you were the chosen one, and that is why you were different. They just thought that you were just some type of crazy nut. They thought that you were nothing. They thought that you were never going to be nothing because of how you were living your life, because of the choices and the decisions that you were making, because of what you did not know, because of who you were definitely foreign when it comes to the illumination of who you are to those who thought they had already known you. So now you are definitely someone who is a threat opposed to someone who they just thought was nothing and wrote off as not a threat because of what they thought about you. So now that they are seeing exactly who you are, it's like these attacks are coming in a different form. The greater you become, the greater the attacks become. Before, these attacks could have been emotional attacks, mental attacks, however the attacks may come to keep you down in ways. Now these attacks are becoming more like life-threatening. So now, my fine divine, if you have not yet left your hometown, or if you have left your hometown and came back because of the pull or whatever the case may have been, because you weren't completely awakening, so you have drawn back to the place that had kept you sick, and now that you have opened your eyes and you have realized exactly what had gone on because your consciousness has become more clear, it is time for you now to go on. Get out of your hometown, because being in your hometown is always going to keep you back, because those people do not believe in you. And if they do believe in you, they don't want you to be who you are. Not most of them. Not those ones that you have already offended and made upset. Because for a lot of you, you may have felt like your life has been in danger and have felt like this for a while now. Although you know you have been protected, and although you know that you have been put up, you probably are secluded, keep to yourself, don't come out much, whatever the case may be. You have put yourself up in hermit mode for your own protection, and that protection is for many different reasons. And one being that your life is in danger in many different ways. But right now, you might feel like your life is in danger in a more greater risky way than what it could have been before. Like right now, people are really out to get you. There has been a new shift, and it is time for you to shift too, okay? So whatever the case may be, yes, you are protected, but you must know when to move at the same time. It is time for you to shift lanes and go where you are exactly supposed to be, so that you could be exactly who you are meant to be. You have done your elevating, you have done your work, you have done everything that you need to do, and now you are too much of a risk. You have really elevated high enough for you to not even be wanted, okay? At this point, you have elevated high enough to where you can have whatever you like. But you must leave your hometown, because your hometown is where they will keep you bound and stuck at, because of the lack of support, the lack of love, the lack of care, the lack of just wanting to see you prosper in the ways that you should prosper, in the ways that you are meant to prosper. So it is meant for you to go ahead and dust your feet off there and, move on to where it's time for you to be at, okay? A lot of you have been getting messages from your spirits urging you to get up and do this, warning you of some things that could be lurking in the shadows, maybe some danger or whatever the case may be. But we know as a chosen one, especially someone that has graduated to your level right now, the ones that I'm speaking to, we know that your spirit is not going to just let anything happen to you. They're going to warn you. They're going to confirm some things. They're going to alert you and let you know what is going on behind the scenes before things happen. So therefore, your messages are valid, and you know that. But I do want to clear up the fact that a lot of these people in your hometown may not even know that they are attacking you in the ways that they are attacking you, because at the end of the day, this is a spiritual warfare, and we do not wrestle against flesh. We wrestle against principalities, powerful forces, ruler of darkness in unseen places. We wrestle against spirits. We do not wrestle against flesh. So a lot of these times, these people do not know that they are attacking you in the ways that they are attacking you, not consciously anyway. They might know that it's something about you that they do not like subconsciously, and they might not realize that the ways that they are attacking you are ways that are detrimental. So a lot of these times, if these people are vibrating low, it is easy for these energies and these spirits to take control of who they are and make them do what they want them to do. So sometimes these spirits and these energies are purposely attacking you through people that you feel like should care about you. So at the end of the day, don't take it personal or take it personal. Don't take it personal and take it personal at the same time, because at the end of the day, you have to know that these are spirits. But you also have to know that you have to take it personal enough to remove yourself, okay? So this is just for confirmational purposes only, because y'all be knowing.